of over 100 adjudicators in the IAP, on their behalf, we offer this statement to former students and your families. We are the impartial decision makers for individual claims in the IAP, the process that is intended to resolve claims of sexual abuse, serious physical abuse, and other wrongful acts that have caused serious emotional harm. We see our work as an important step on the path to healing and reconciliation. As adjudicators, we question former students and any witnesses who come before us to draw out a full picture of what happened to that person in residential school. We seek to understand any abuse the person suffered and the impact of the abuse on that person's life. We then decide if the abuse suffered fits within the IAP model of compensation. We strive to do this in as humane and gentle manner as possible. The adjudicator, Canada's representative, the former student's lawyer, and the particular church representatives present work together to give former students the best possible opportunity to tell their story. Some claims can be resolved with a brief decision at the conclusion of the hearing. In other cases, we provide more lengthy written decisions summarizing what has been said. In our process, historically, close to 90% of former students who have had IAP students have received financial compensation. For those who are unable to establish their claims, we express our compassion. We are honored that they were able to tell us about their experiences. The IAP allows former students to resolve their claims in a supportive and culturally appropriate manner. Former students are welcome to bring people to support them at the hearing. They can be present in the hearing if that person wishes, including an Indian Residential Schools health support worker who is provided through Health Canada. Claimants may choose to proceed as a group to better manage safety resources, but the hearing for each member of the group remains private. Claimants can choose to begin and end a hearing with a cultural ceremony such as a prayer, or a song, or a smudge ceremony. During the hearing, many former students hold symbols of their spiritual beliefs in their hands for support. We see former students arrive for their hearing feeling anxious and wary, and then often expressing relief after voicing what they suffered at residential school, maybe for the first time. We acknowledge the bravery of each person who makes the decision to speak to us. We are honored as adjudicators to be part of this process. Listening to people speak about being abused as children is difficult, but meeting former students enriches each of us. We see the people who come through our process not only as children who have been victimized, but as adults who survive by their courage, persistence, adaptability, and creativity. We are privileged to be witness to their lives. The experience of sharing a spiritual journey into their darkest private experiences affords us a profound connection with people who have suffered across time and cultures. It deepens our humanity, and it is the reward of doing our work. We know that children were violated, assaulted, and neglected in residential schools, and we see the damage that was done, not only to the children themselves, but to their families, their children, and their grandchildren. As adjudicators, we stand here with you in the spirit of reconciliation and healing. We support and truly hope that our process can be an important step on a healing journey for former students, their families, and their communities. We commit to doing our work respectfully, allowing space and time for your life story to be heard. We will always carry the spirit of your journey, having witnessed your courage as children and as adults. We wish you and your families love, healing, and peace. Our wish for you, who have chosen to participate in the IAP, is that in speaking to us, you will find a sense of well-being, dignity, healing, and resolution. We are honored to be here, and we thank you again for allowing us to be part of this historic event. We offer this statement to the Bentwood box, and I'm wrapping it in my sash because reconciliation is now open into who I am, who we are as adjudicators. We are bound together. We are bound together, and let it be in strength, respect,